This Sunday is the 29th Vigil at Alligator, Alcatraz. She must have caught something. We are headed to the Vigil right now.
Doesn't look that dangerous.
Yeah.
It is very dangerous.
How?
I've done roofs before and like climbed on the top of roofs on ladders that looked way worse than that.
Have you
You're
ever
gonna be
jumped
fine. Alive or something. Maybe here will be a better connection too.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? How's it going? I'm Chance.
Hey Chance, I'm Avi.
Nice to meet you.
Minnesota. Richard Buria, come on up.
Yeah. So we have
Allow me. Oh yeah,
we were out there on the ground 30 minutes after Alex Precht was murdered. And you see this whole community come out, peaceful protesters, and they have their hands up in the air saying, hands up, don't shoot. The front line of them, they're all on their knees saying, hands up, don't shoot. And like 2 minutes later, they just started gassing everybody. And the ICE agents take so much pleasure and pride in what they're doing, and they're laughing there, and they're clapping as they're brutalizing peaceful protesters. But it was incredible to be around that community that had that solidarity, that had that love for one another. You can't go anywhere in Minneapolis without seeing the businesses there. They all have, we do not serve federal agents, we do not serve ICE agents, you know. And they've really built their resistance because they've been forced to. That community's traumatized, but it's absolutely incredible just, you know, witnessing the resilience and solidarity that I wish, you know, could be national. I wish every community was like that.
The first day I came here, regardless of our differences, one thing that I felt was your love. That is something wonderful. And I thank you for that. And I thank you for the way you make me feel. You make me feel like, yes, you belong.
Good? All right. Well, thank you for being out here with us. If you could introduce yourself for our audience and kind of tell us a little bit about the Worker Circle and what you guys have been doing out here for the past 29 weeks.
I'd be happy to. My name is Noelle D'Amico, and I'm Director of Social Justice with the Worker Circle. The Worker Circle is a national secular Jewish social justice organization, and we've been the anchor organizers for what is a big tent coalition human being to human being vigil that's been happening outside of Alligator, Alcatraz since August the 3rd. This is our 29th week in front of this horrible detention center that is known across the country and now around the world for the human rights abuses it is visiting upon ordinary people who have been swept up in these terrible ICE operations that are kidnapping and detaining, in some cases disappearing and deporting our neighbors, our friends, and our loved ones.
What do you guys need to grow this, you know?
Well, what we need is for people to come out week after week and to spread the word. The good news is that this vigil at Alligator Alcatraz has catalyzed vigils all across Florida and all across the country. This has to be an ongoing effort. It can't be a one and done. What happens at this vigil is people from different walks of life, different parts of the state, even people from farther afield. We have people from Germany and Canada and North Dakota with us today. They meet one another on this sandy soil, and they meet under a banner of shared values and a commitment to work together to fight back against these abuses. And so by meeting here week after week after week, that community is built. We're able to do mutual aid. We pair people up with legal assistance wherever we possibly can. We then also take the word back to our neighborhoods, to our communities. Many people who come here turn around and they write op-eds, they write letters to the editor, they tell their friends, and they start initiatives in their hometown. So what people can do is, number one, show up. Everybody's welcome any week. We are here every Sunday from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, right in front of Alligator Alcatraz. You don't have to be a person of faith. You don't have to be a person who's done immigrant rights work. Ordinary people are saying, I'm not going to stand idly by. They're coming off the sidelines in droves. Every single week, we've had 100 to 300 people. When you think about that, that's an enormous amount of people. That's thousands of people since we began these in August. And for the audience who may not know, this center, this Alligator Alcatraz detention camp, is in the heart of the Everglades. It is 1.5 hours of driving from the two nearest population centers, which are Naples and Miami. And so people really have to plan to be here. To help people be here, we have a free bus that runs, and sometimes we run multiple. Today we overflowed the first bus, so I bought a second bus. And so if you're thinking, well, I don't know if I can make it to the Everglades, you can actually donate to the bus. And if you want to learn more about all of this, you can go to freedomvigils.org, and you'll see information about Alligator Alcatraz, some of the other vigils going on, the free bus, and a way to give to this work.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you have to go, but I really appreciate the work that you're doing. It's beautiful to witness, talking to people on the ground who talk about how, like we were talking to Avi, and he said it restored his faith in humanity. And I think that's so important when you bring people together and show that solidarity against hatred with love. And it restores people's faith.
It does restore people. It restores one's spirit, and it knits us together. This administration wants to divide us. It wants to divide immigrants from citizens. It wants to divide people who have loved ones detained from those of us who don't. It wants to divide us, and what we need to do is defy that. Defy it every day in every way, and come together and stand united to renounce the kind of violence and hatred that's coming from this administration, to stand tall against the state terror, and to pledge ourselves to one another, to love, to peace, and to continual work until we put an end to this once and for all. So thank you to all of you for spreading the word, and thank you to all of you for watching this. Figure out what you can do in your community, wherever you are. There is no act too small right now. You are needed. So if you're hearing this, we're speaking to you. And those of you who have been on the front lines working so hard in ways that are known and unknown, thank you. It takes all of us.
Thank you so much, Noelle. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Great to be with you.